Hi guys, ShanChan here. So in today's video I want to talk about a Nintendo DS game that could help you guys a lot with your studies. So turn this on and pull out my little stylus here. Okay. So the name of this game is My Japanese Coach. And I'm just going to walk you through some of the features. So game here. Ta-da! Okay, so you select your profile, and in this profile that I just redid, I'm working my way back through everything that I had already learned because it had been so long since the last time I played. So I'm just a toddler, but this will go up as you learn. And you have several options at the beginning. You've got learning, games, or reference. So if you go to learning, it has different lessons. And and so it's telling you what you need to know before you start to do the exercises here. And this is going to be a lesson on hiragana. So here's the main part for the lesson, and you'll see that over here is the romanji for the letters, and over here is the hiragana, and right now we're on listen. So if you touch one, it says ah, I, U, E, O, you know. And then if you go to speak, it has the different letters, and when you click it, it takes you to this other screen, and you can actually record your voice, and then you can hear a Japanese person say it, and then put the two voices, lay them over together, and see if you're pronouncing things correctly. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly is the tab for write. So if I click this, it will show me the character, and I can take my stylus and write over the strokes that are already there so that I learn how to write the character. And then when I think I know how to write it, I can hit clear, and then I have to write it again with the right amount of strokes. Okay, and then you push compare, and they write over it, and you can see how close you are. Okay. Then lastly, or that's it for the learning, for the lesson. If we go back, it also has a games section, and it has multiple choice, hit a word, which is kind of like whack-a-mole, word search, but it also has fading characters. So if you do fading characters, okay, it draws the character and you draw over what they did, okay, and then it'll kind of fade and you draw over it again, and then it'll disappear altogether, but you draw it yourself. And then there's the next one. Okay. Oh, it says I didn't get it right. It's really hard to do this backwards, okay? But, yeah, so you're just drawing it just like they do. Until it gets to the end, which I'm going to advance it so we can get out of here. Okay. So then there's another one, which is write cards, which assumes that you've already done the fading characters, you've already learned the hiragana for it, and so it just gives you what it wants you to write up here, and then down here you just write it out. It doesn't show you first and then disappear. It just never is there to begin with, and you just have to remember. There's also games that I haven't unlocked or even seen yet. So that's pretty cool. And then as reference, if you hit reference, it has a dictionary, and you can hit search, and it gives you a little keyboard down here, and you can search the dictionary. It has suggestions up here, and as I type, it kind of keeps giving me suggestions. And if I let's see. T-shirt. Oops. Dude. T-shirt. It says shatsu. T-shatsu. The word that I found in my dictionary was shatsu. So in my paper dictionary. So it has that. And then if you go back out, also in the reference, it has a phrase book, and you can look them up by category, or you can just get a list of phrases. But like, there's travel. Let's say we want travel, and here's an example. A friend will give me a ride. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. If you touch down here at the bottom where it says it on the little circle, I guess I have to directly. Nosete kuremasu. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. It takes a little while and a little practice, but you can listen to them and learn to pronounce them that way. And it has all these other suggestions down here. And you can again hit compare and record yourself. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. And then put them together. Tomodachi ga nosete kuremasu. I think I was a little bit faster than even her there. But you can put them together and make sure you're pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, so that's really, really helpful, because not only do you get the phrase, but you get to know that you're saying it correctly. So we're going back out. Okay. So I'm shutting this down now. But that's the basic gist of that game, and I found that to be extremely helpful, and I hope that it's able to help you guys. So we'll see you next time. Alright, bye-bye!